be informing you all on the Voyager space probes. I'd like to cover the background information on the Voyager shuttles, the launching process, and also the current state that the Voyager probes are in now. The purpose of the Voyager space probes was to study space outside of our solar system, while exploring the major giant gas planets, Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. There are currently 5 science investigation teams participating in the interstellar mission. There are low-energy charged particle investigation, cosmic ray investigation, magnetic field investigation, and plasma investigation. But that's only on Voyager 2, and there's also plasma wave investigation. Voyager 1 had 2 missions it was to complete. These missions were to encounter and photograph Jupiter and Saturn, along with their largest moons. The Jupiter mission was accomplished on March 13, 1979, while the Saturn mission was accomplished on December 14, 1980. Voyager 2 was set on a mission to locate and study the outside of our solar system. The primary mission ended on December 31, 1989, after encountering the Jovian system in 1979, Saturnian system in 1980, Uranium system in 1986, and Neptunian system in 1989. The names of these systems are just referring to the main planet and their major moons. Voyager 2 is also the only spacecraft to reach the 2 most outer gas giant planets, which are Uranus and Neptune. After the completion of their main tasks, each Voyager has been traveling to the outermost edges of our solar system. On a side note, both of the Voyager space probes carry a gold-plated disc that hold many random bits of information. This includes pictures of Earth's animals and life forms, readings from the Secretary General and the President of the United States, and also sounds of babies crying, whales, and waves breaking on shore, along with works by Mozart and other artists. These items are placed on the shuttle so that they may be retrieved if any other life form manages to stumble upon either of the Voyagers during their journey. In 1960, NASA began to develop the Voyager probes because of a revolutionary idea of gravity assist. This was supposed to cut down on the amount of fuel needed to propel the space probes into their distinctive paths. Basically, this is an act of using the planet's gravitational pull as a sort of slingshot. Voyager 1 was launched from a space launch complex at Cape Canaveral, Florida, with the idea of using gravitational assist, while Voyager 2 was launched 2 weeks earlier from the same launch complex. Even though Voyager 2 was launched sooner, Voyager 1 reached both Jupiter and Saturn earlier due to the gravitational assistance. Voyager 1 has been flying throughout space for 35 years and 7 months. On 3/20/2013, last Wednesday, Voyager 1 reached 11 billion miles from the Sun. This to many is deep space, but the project leader of the Voyager missions, Ed Stone, has stated that the estimated time that the probe will officially be out of our solar system is in another 2 years. But he also later states that it's only an estimation. It is very difficult to tell when Voyager will exit the solar system, because this technically means when it hits a place in space where the Sun no longer has a presence, which is rather difficult to actually calculate. But beyond all the debating, it is the fact that Voyager 1 is the furthest any man-made object has made it away from Earth, has been away from Earth in all of mankind's history. Although both Voyagers have been making great discoveries for 35 years, they're on a clock. The Voyager team are hoping Voyager's largest discovery happens before 2020. This is due to Voyagers having a limited power supply, and a lot of their tools will no longer function by 2020, and they will cease to function at all after 2025. Voyager 1 is not heading towards any major particular star, but in about 40,000 years, it will pass within 1.6 light years of the star Glycys 445. After Voyager 1 passes this star, the rest of its interactions are mostly unknown. As measured by the Jet Propulsion Laboratory of NASA, Voyager 2 currently is behind Voyager 1 by roughly 3 billion kilometers. Due to this gap, Voyager 2 does not provide much new information as of now. Today, I've informed you on the main purpose of Voyager space probes, the launch information of both probes, the current state, and a small bit of background information. As I leave today, I hope that you can take this information and gain a curiosity for what lies beyond our solar system's back door.